Sisingin sa natatang lubog sa simulat sa langit ang mahal. Nagilang ang tula at awit sa mga minamahal. Ang isang ng patawat witang ay nanatiligin. Ang ikubin na parang kakayan ang kalimang bibigin. Lumalakalalan natin ang sintahan ay langit sa akin ito. Ang ligaya naman ay lumaking ang ay nangaling sa'yo.
The opening prayer shall be led by the Honorable Nelson Julia.
Sangguniang Panlalawigan prayer. Dear Lord, as we deliberate in today's session, give us the wisdom to overcome passion. Give us that understanding heart to do away with prejudice. Give us the foresight to know what the future may devise. Give us the courage and strength to seek the truth and what is good. Give us the facility of language that we may understood. And finally, our Lord, make us worthy public servant of this province. We deeply love and highly honor the province of Camarines, the pure province of Bicol Region. Amen.
Amen. Thank you, Honorable Julia. May I now request the Secretary to do the roll call?
Honorable Vice Governor Fortunato C. Peña.
Present.
Honorable Board Member Romulo O. Hernandez. Honorable Board Member Russell M. Banyas. Honorable Board Member Wilfred Rexy Oliva. Honorable Board Member Fabio F. Figuracion. Honorable Board Member Emmanuel H. Noble. Honorable Board Member Alexander James D. Hausian. Honorable Board Member Nelson B. Julia. Honorable Board Member Amador L. Simando. Honorable Board Member Hilmar S. Pacamara. Honorable Board Member Salvador A. Sinyar Jr. Honorable Board Member Giovanni A. Sinyar. Honorable Board Member Nelly P. Largo. Mr. Chairman, I have the honor to certify the existence of a quorum.
Now that we have the quorum, the floor leader is now recognized, the Honorable Oliva. Next item, please.
Approval of the journals of the previous session, journals dated August 3, 2016, 5th regular session.
Mr. Chair, I move for the approval of the journals dated August 3, the 5th regular session of the Sangguniang Panlalawigan.
Anybody seconding the motion? Duly seconded by Honorable Largo, Honorable Simando, and Honorable Noble. Any objection? Hearing none, the same is approved.
Approval of the agenda.
Mr. Chair, I move for the approval of the agenda.
Yes, there is a motion. The Honorable Pacamara is recognized.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. For inclusion, Mr. Chairman.
Inclusion? Yes.
Yeah, under business for the day.
Under business for the day.
Resolution urging all local chief executives of the component local government units and all punong barangays to revitalize and reactivate the municipal, city, anti-drug abuse councils in all the component local government units and the barangays anti-drug abuse councils in all the uniform anti-drug abuse councils in the province, as well as to implement the relevant provisions of Republic Act 9165 or the Comprehensive Dangerous Drugs Act of 2002, the Dangerous Drug Board regulations, policies, and programs on drug prevention and control in coordination with the Philippine Drug Enforcement Agency, PDEA, the relevant DLG's memoranda circulars, and the Camarines Provincial Ordinance Number 22 Series of 2005 be included under business for the day, Mr. Chairman.
Under business for the day, anybody seconding the motion?
Second.
Duly seconded by Honorable Simando, Honorable Largo, and Honorable Noble. Any objection? Hearing none, the same is approved.
Thank you, thank you.
Yes, the Honorable Noble. Next is the Honorable Simando.
Mr. Chair,
But before that, the Chair would like to acknowledge the Honorable Bani Senyan.
thank you, Mr. Chairman. Under first reading, Mr. Chairman,
Under first reading,
proposed construction, installation, operation, and maintenance of the 60 megawatt Calabanga solar power plant in the associated Barangay Banot, San Calabanga, Camarines Sur by the Calabanga Renewable Energy Incorporated. Here, under first reading, Mr. Chairman, a letter addressed to the
We know first the
under business of the day,
the energy,
energy,
the solar energy.
under first reading, Mr. Chairman.
under
First
first
reading.
reading. The title is
Resolution interposing no objection to the proposed construction, installation, operation, and maintenance of the 60 megawatts Calabanga solar power plant and its associated transmission line in Barangay Bonot, Santa Rosa, and Belen, Calabanga, Camarines Sur by the Calabanga Renewable Energy Incorporated.
so that is a proposed resolution being sponsored by you, and the very tenor is that we are interposing no objection.
Yes, yes.
Under first reading.
Under first.
I second, Mr. Chair.
Duly seconded, the same is approved. Any other inclusions? The Honorable Simando, I saw.
Mr. Chairman, I was thinking a while ago that there would be no inclusions. I raised my hand to second the motion.
Okay, so thank you, Honorable Simando. Yes, the Honorable Nelson Julia, the next president of the Board Members League.
I move for the inclusion, Mr. Chairman, resolution strongly condemning the senseless and terrorism act in the city of Davao that claimed the lives of 15 people, Gronagdag Pangunyan, and left 71 injured last September 2016. Under business for the day, Mr. Chairman.
Under business for the day, anybody seconding the motion?
Second.
Duly seconded by Honorable Oliva, Honorable Largo, and Honorable Banyes. Any objection? Hearing none, the same is approved. Any other inclusions?
Mr. Chair, I have one inclusion, please.
Yes, please go ahead.
Under first reading, this is, Mr. Chair, proposed ordinance creating the Kamsur Land Use Provincial Administrative or LUPA Committee, defining its duties and functions and for other purposes. I move for its inclusion, Mr. Chair.
Under
First reading.
first reading. Anybody seconding the motion? Duly seconded by Honorable Hernandez, Honorable Noble. Any objection? Hearing none, the same is approved. Any other conclusions?
There being no more inclusions, Mr. Chair, I now move for the approval of the agenda as amended.
Anybody seconding the motion? Duly seconded by Honorable Simando. Any objection? There being none, the agenda for today as amended is hereby approved.
F. Reference of business. F2. First reading. F2A. Proposed resolution of Honorable Noble.
I move, Mr. Chair, that the inclusion of the Honorable Noble be referred to the Committee on Energy, Electrification, and Renewable Energy.
So be it referred as moved. Next item, please.
F2B. The proposed ordinance as inclusion of Honorable Board Member Oliva.
I move, Mr. Chair, that said item be referred to the Committee on Land Use, Reclassification, and Conversion.
So be it referred to the committee as stated.
F3, circulars, letters, and other communications. F3A, letter dated June 29, 2016 from Attorney Elenito M. Bagalihog, Chief Water Rights Division of National Water Resource Board, addressed to Ms. Nympha Bicas, Provincial Secretary of the Sangguniang Panlalawigan of Camarines Sur, requesting that application of water permit WPA number B the CAS 2016-06-76 filed by Kawayan Irrigator Service Cooperative, that the enclosed notice be posted on the bulletin board and remain posted for a period of 30 days from receipt hereof.
I move, Mr. Chair, that F3A be referred to the Committee on Franchise.
F3A is hereby referred to the Committee on Franchise.
F3B, from the Office of the Sangguniang Panlalawigan of Tagbilaran City, Province of Bohol, furnish the Sangguniang Panlalawigan of Camarines Sur copy of Resolution number 2016-299, requesting the Civil Aeronautic Boards and the Civil Aviation Authority of the Philippines to revisit, re-examine, and study the existing policies on domestic air travel, specifically on fare rates, to which policy are already antiquated.
I move, Mr. Chair, that F3B be referred to the Committee on Transportation and the Committee on Laws and Review.
So F3B is hereby referred to the Committee on Transportation and Laws and Review.
F3C, memorandum dated August 26, 2016, for Honorable Vice Governor Fortunato C. Peña from Amancio M. Milad III, OIC Provincial Planning and Development Coordinator, Provincial Planning and Development Office, endorsement of Provincial Development Council Resolution PDC number 1, a series of 2016, and PDC Resolution number 2, 2016.
I move, Mr. Chair, that the memorandum of the OIC Provincial Planning and Development Coordinator be referred to the Committee on Finance and Appropriations.
F3C is hereby referred to the Committee on Finance and Appropriations.
G, calendar of business, committee report. G1A, Committee on Health, Sanitation, Nutrition, Population, and Social Services.
Mr. Chair, the chairman of the said committee, Honorable Figuracion, is not around. However, he requested me, being the vice chairman, to render the report of the Committee on Health, Sanitation, Nutrition, and Population. For consideration, Mr. Chair, are 9 items. These are ordinances and resolutions from the component municipalities. Number 1 is ordinance number 02, series of 2016 of the municipality of Gainsa. Number 2, municipal ordinance number 16-177 of the municipality of Buhi. Number 3, resolution number 16-070, municipal ordinance number 16-04 of the municipality of Libmanan. Number 4, resolution number 138, series of 2015, embodying municipal ordinance number 07 of the municipality of Del Gallego. Items number 5 and 8, Mr. Chair, are resolutions from the municipality of Libmanan. Resolution number 16118, resolution number 16127, resolution number 16-152, and resolution number 16209. And last, Mr. Chair, is resolution number 26, series of 2016 of the municipality of Del Gallego. The finding, Mr. Chair, is that the aforementioned ordinances and resolutions were enacted and or approved within the scope of authority of the prescribed powers conferred upon to the concerned Sangguniang Bayans, and they are in accordance with the provisions of Republic Act 7160, otherwise known as the Local Government Code of 1991 and other related laws. The recommendation, Mr. Chair, is that all the aforecited ordinances and resolutions are hereby declared valid, and the committee recommends for their approval. I move, Mr. Chair, for the adoption and approval of the Committee on Health, Sanitation, Nutrition, and Population for and on behalf of the chairman and the members.
Anybody seconding the motion? Duly seconded by Honorable Noble. Anybody, any objection? Hearing none, the same committee report is hereby approved and adopted. Next item, please.
Committee on Public Safety, Disaster Management, and Environment.
By Honorable Giovanni. But before that, the chair would like to acknowledge the Vice Mayor of Calabanga, the Honorable Robles, is with us this afternoon.
He is the president of VMLP, Mr.
The president of the Vice Mayors League of Camarines Sur, Vice Mayor Robles. Please go ahead, Honorable Senior.
Mr. Chairman, this is the committee report of the Committee on Public Safety, Disaster and Management and Environmental Protection. This is regarding the two ordinances on review, one from Nabua and one from Del Gallego, Mr. Chairman. The committee finds both ordinances and resolutions on review, Mr. Chairman, to be valid and within the powers and functions of the Sangguniang Bayan concerned. And the other one, Mr. Chairman, is an ordinance originally emanating from our chamber, which is the ordinance creating the Camarines Sur Disaster Risk Reduction and Management Training Academy within the provincial capital complex and providing appropriations thereof. Well, the findings of the committee on this ordinance emanating from this chamber, Mr. Chairman, is that it is within the functions of the Sangguniang Panlalawigan to create such training academy in the provincial capital complex. But since, Mr. Chairman, this is the recommendation of the committee, since it is all of them were cross-referred to the Committee on Laws and Review, the findings of the committee be deferred, subject to the or pending the committee report of the Committee on Laws and Review, Mr. Chairman.
So, we'll have to wait.
We just
wait.
make the committee report, Mr. Chairman, because we would like to
Consolidate.
meet the deadline that we set for the yung 15-day period that we make the committee report
Okay.
to make actions on the referred resolutions, Mr. Chairman.
So we now call the attention of all other committee chairmen to whom the same items were referred to please act on the same item as soon as possible.
So the motion, Mr. Chairman, is we defer the recommendation and the committee report pending the issuance of the committee report of the Committee on Laws and Review. That's all, Mr.
Committee on
Chairman.
Laws and
Thank you.
Review. Yes, anybody seconding the motion? Duly seconded by Honorable Oliva. Same is approved.
Committee report of the Committee on Peace and Order, Human Rights, and Prisoners' Welfare. Honorable Nelson B. Julian.
Honorable Julia is now recognized, but while still waiting, the chair would like also to acknowledge the presence of the ex-mayor Dizena of Bula, who is with us this afternoon. Please go ahead, Honorable
Mr. Chairman.
Julia.
May I request, Mr. Chairman, that my committee report be deferred for the decision for some inquiry. I-inquire ko lang sa Libmanan kung si Mayor, nagbago na kayang Mayor naman, i-check ko muna kung napirma na si Denable Donation for some inquiry, Mr. Chairman.
Okay, so deferred. The report of Honorable Julia is hereby deferred.
Committee on Gender and Development, Women and Family Relations.
The Honorable Oliva is recognized.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. For consideration are two items. One is resolution number 16156 of the municipality of Libmanan, Camarines Sur, entitled authorizing the donation of 268 pieces of plastic basins and 932 pieces of plastic pails to various people's organizations in Libmanan, Camarines Sur in connection with the Women's Month celebration. The finding, Mr. Chair, of the committee is that Sangguniang Bayan of Libmanan acted within the scope of the prescribed powers vested to it by Republic Act 7160, particularly Section 36, or assistance to peoples in non-governmental organizations when it passed the aforementioned resolution. In view of the foregoing, the committee recommends to declare resolution number 16156 of the Sangguniang Bayan of Libmanan, Camarines Sur valid. Second, Mr. Chair, is ordinance number 071/2016 of the municipality of Nabua, Camarines Sur, entitled An Ordinance Amending Certain Provisions of Ordinance number 024/2013 DS, known as an ordinance creating Nabua Children's Code and for other purposes. The committee, after conducting hearing, found out that the Sangguniang Bayan of Nabua acted within the scope of the prescribed powers vested to it by Republic Act 7160 and DILG Memorandum Circular number 2002-121 when it enacted an ordinance amending certain provisions of Ordinance number 024/2013 DS. The recommendation of the committee is that to declare Ordinance number 071/2016 of the Sangguniang Bayan of Nabua, Camarines Sur valid. In view of the foregoing, Mr. Chair, I move for the adoption and approval of this committee report.
Anybody seconding the motion? Duly seconded by Honorable Largo and Honorable Hernandez. Any objection? The chair hears none. The same committee report is hereby approved and adopted.
G3, business for the day.
G3, business for the day.
Inclusion of Honorable Pacamara.
The inclusion of the Honorable Pacamara is now recognized.
Resolution urging all local chief executives of component local government units and all punong barangays to revitalize and reactivate the municipal city anti-drug abuse councils in all the component local government units and the barangay anti-drug abuse councils in all the barangays in the province of Camarines Sur in order to organize a unified and uniform anti-drug abuse councils in the province, as well as to implement the relevant provisions of the Republic Act 9165 or the Comprehensive Dangerous Drugs Act of 2002, the Dangerous Drug Board regulations, policies, and programs on drug prevention and control in coordination with the Philippine Drug Enforcement Agency, PDEA, the relevant DILG memoranda circulars, and the Camarines Sur Provincial Ordinance number 22 series of 2005. Mr. Chairman, members of these chambers were given copy of this resolution, so I therefore, Mr. Chairman, move for the approval of this resolution.
Anybody seconding the motion? Generally seconded by Honorable Simando, Honorable Bading Senior, and Honorable Largo. Any objection? Hearing none, the same resolution is hereby approved.
Thank you, Mr.
Inclusion
Next.
of Honorable Julia.
The inclusion of the Honorable Julia. The Honorable Julia is now recognized.
This is a resolution strongly condemning the Senseless and Terrorism Act in the city of Davao that claimed the lives of 15 people and left 71 injured last September 2, 2016. Whereas the state has the prime duty to protect and defend its citizens, maintain peace and order, the protection of life, liberty and property, and promotion of general welfare of the people, enjoying life and blessing of democracy. Whereas last September 2, 2016, an improvised explosive device caused the explosion in Davao City, which led to the death of 15 people and left 71 people wounded, and has brought shock and anger to the Davaoenos and to the entire country. Whereas this cowardly and senseless act of violence that terrorize the lives of unarmed and innocent citizens and threaten the peace and stability in our country should never be tolerated and be condemned in strongest terms, as it greatly mean. The government's effort in ensuring the safety of its citizens and promoting development in the countryside. Whereas this attack should remind both the public and government to be more vigilant at all times due to the rising threat of terrorism in our country, and it should not disrupt our way of life and continue to show that we are united. Whereas the Sangguniang Panlalawigan of Camarines reaffirms its support to President Rodrigo Duterte administration resolute campaign against terrorism and criminality, and as a nation, we should all stand firm and united behind this effort as we need law and order and bring this terrorists to justice. Whereas the Sangguniang Panlalawigan likewise extend its deepest sympathies for the bereaved families of the casualties of horrific explosion in Davao City, and share the agony of the Filipino nation and in the strategy which where it will never have justification for the killing and harming unarmed and innocent civilians, including children and women, regardless of ideology. Whereas the Sangguniang Panlalawigan of Camarines conveys the condemnation of these senseless and terroristic acts and fully support the effort made by no less than the President Rodrigo Duterte in his effort to seek justice and achieve peace and order and suppressing lawlessness in the country. I move for the approval of this resolution, Mr. Chairman.
Anybody seconding the motion? Duly seconded by Honorable Oliva. Honorable comment. Comment. Honorable Bading-Senior, Honorable Largo, Honorable Hernandez, and Honorable Simando. Duly seconded. Any comment?
Mr. Chair, some clarificatory questions, please. Will the proponent yield to some clarificatory questions before the approval of the proposed measure? May mga hapot lang po. Paglilinaw lang.
The Honorable Julia is requested.
Mr. Chairman, approve na po niyo. Siguro din naman kayo po anin diskusyon. Tayo na-approve na.
May ihapot siya naman. Duly seconded. We have not yet declared the approval.
Sige.
There is a comment and suggestion here.
Paglilinaw lang po, Mr. Chairman, I have no objection to the proposed measure, and the Chair has not ruled yet to the approval of this item. Gusto ko lang po malinawan, Mr. Chair, dahil sa title and sa whereas kang resolution, it states here that it claimed the lives of 15 people and left 71 injured dahil sa pangyayari kang September 2016. When is as of what date po ining may casualty ng 15? Because as of late news last night, 14 pa man lang, and the injured is 69 as confirmed by my friends in the media, dahil sinda ang mga updated. Kaya before approaching this podium, naglinaw ako sa inda, dahil if we will pass this resolution, our figures should be si tamang figures. So yan lang po ang kahapotan ko, Mr. Chair.
Sa figure, Mr. Chair, sa figure, mahagad ako din, before na i-final
Ihalot na.
research kita katong final na casualty.
Okay.
Pwede sa naman pag niyo.
Yes,
Okay.
please.
Okay.
And as to the injured, because the injured, 69 man lang po. Favorite number ni of the record, Bukal Simando. Dahil ang sa record, ang end of the report po, 14 tulos ang casualties. And dahil manadagdagan yan as of news late at night yesterday, and the injured, 69 man lang po. So we have to be accurate sa figures po. Yan ang
Okay.
paglilinaw.
Anticipating.
Anticipate.
Sabi ni General Bato, madagdag.
Anticipating pala.
I-correct na lang before the final drafting of
Yes,
the
please, yes.
Okay. So there has been a motion and duly seconded. There was a clarification made. There has been clarification. So the same is approved.
Other matters?
Other matters? Any other matters to be taken up from the body? Well, the chair would like to wish the Honorable Julia good luck. And we encourage all of us, all board members, to support the candidacy of the Honorable Julia as the regional president of the Board Members League. Board member, you like to take the floor? We give you the floor so you can campaign for.
At sa kuya, Mr. Chairman, estimate, sobra. Gusto kong paabutan hagadin tabang sa kuya mga pag-iribang bukal para po sa aga. Ang registration po naman, ma-start nin 11. After lunch, gigibo na po nileksyon. Hagad ko po sa mga pag-iriba na apira po kan sa tuyang sa diri. Baka po, igwa pa po kita ni mga kamidbid naman sa ibang probinsya na pwede pang makadagdag sa bilang. Baka magbawas kundi magdagdag. Sa presente po, igwa na kita ni Katabang, hali po sa Camarines Norte, asin po ang probinsya ni Sorsogon. Unfortunately po, ang Masbate garo mayo nin maka-attend for lack of fund. Nagtuga na po si sa mo na kontak garo mapasinda. And katanduan is the group of ex-vice governor TVs na commitment in Tabang, di man po ngayon magabos. Itong sa kuyang grupo po ngayon itataw ko sa inyong grupo sa Camarines Sur. Kaya po sa gabos na pag-iriba, salamat sa magiging tabang sa aga. As in, sana pagbalik tayo sa next session, darata na po ang trayumpo bilang iyo ang Presidente kan Provincial Vice Mayor's League, hindi po sa Bicol Region. Salamat po rin.
Board Members League.
Board members, please, appeal.
Ikaw.
Board Member. Vice Mayor.
Board Members League of the Philippines, Bicol Region.
Garo maagawan si si Vice Mayor Robles kan ko na. Okay. So, any other matters? There being none,
I move to adjourn, Mr. Chair.
duly seconded by Honorable Banyes. Session is adjourned.